Hello everyone, 5 of the biggest mistakes I see people making inside Squad Busters. To give you a little background, I've been playing for almost 2 months now in soft launch, and I'm sitting at around top 300 global, which means I know how to spend money. But along the way, in playing a ton of games, I'm still seeing players up in this high league making these mistakes. And the first one I'm seeing is players just running all their boot energy out. I'm not gonna lie, I recently admitted that this was a button that I was smashing constantly and just finding myself going slow motion when every chance I could, I would just make that dash. But speed is an incredibly important thing inside the game. If you ever watch me play, you'll notice that I pretty much go after those blue boxes whenever I chance, try to get to the center, grab them from there, and really stock up on them. This is gonna be crucial for engaging in enemies and also running away and hopefully lose them if you're being chased. Which leads us to our next mistake, which is you need to stop chasing. How many times I've gone after somebody, wasted 30 seconds of the game trying to hunt them down because I want to get that busted. But you need to let them go. What you should be doing is focusing on how many gems they have above their name. If it seems like they still got a lot of gems, chase away. Try to get them down if you think you can catch them. But if you find yourself just using a little burst and they're using a little burst, you're waiting for it to recharge and there's always the same amount of gap, just let them go their other way. You've already put them in a bad position and you're gonna need a farm. The next one is gonna be wasting your spells, and that's sometimes by not even using them. The amount of times I see a player go and they just have that bomb that they wanted so bad and they'll hang on to it, but they'll go passing by a rage, a lightning, or even a shrink. If you're sitting on a bomb and you're going by another one, find a way to put that to use, whether it's tossing it on some mobs or tossing it on some trees. You really want to get in the habit of using all of these spells. Yes, some of them are worse than others, but being able to kind of go and utilize every single one you have and maximize them can really make a big difference. The next one is situational, and that's because, hey, the chests don't always give us what we want, but you really should try to focus on fusing your heroes when you do have duplicate copies that you can grab. Yes, it may be tempting to grab that Barb King. Well, Barb King might be an exception, but still, if you're needing a Hog Rider and you have 2 Colts already, grab that extra Colt, get it fused up, reduce the cost of the chest, and really focus on getting yourself built up stronger. Just because you have more heroes doesn't mean that that enemy wizard isn't gonna go and take all those single ones right down and leave you pretty crushed pretty fast. Now the next one might be a little bit more advanced for a lot of you, but that's going to be stealing monsters from your enemy. And this is something I like to make sure I'm prepped for. I usually like to have something like a lightning or even a log right when the time comes and they're about to go and get it. I want to make sure my boots are filled up too and go in there, toss the log out, toss the lightning, grab the resources, and then get back out of there because there's a good chance they're going to come after you. So make sure you have those boots filled up. But this is something that really helps me get to that first place, second place position is by going and taking the resources from them. Not only are you benefiting yourself, but you definitely are hurting them. And if you need to, you think you can crush them, take them down to the grave. Just remember, don't chase them all the way across the map and kill them in it doing so. You'd be amazed at how many times that I'm killing a monster and I just see the enemy just sitting there right within my distance. If I have a spell, it's a great time for me to toss that on them a couple of seconds where they would probably toss it on me. And that's usually enough to chase them away, but don't stand there. Don't let your enemy see you. Make it stealthy, get in quick, and then get out. But those are my 5 mistakes I see people doing. There's a lot more out there, but those are the big crucial ones I think people really should work on changing. If you guys want to know the meta that I'm seeing up in Squad League right now, take a look at this video right here. Thanks for watching, and remember, I pick my butt.